Imagine picking up your child from daycare and finding out that her hair's missing. Like, what would you do? This is my daughter's story, and this is me telling what happened. So, let's get into it.
Just to give you guys a little bit of backstory, my daughter has been going to this daycare for 2+ years. On top of that, my son, that's now 8 years old, he went to school there as well. And my other daughter is also going to school there. So trust me, I know these folks and I've been with them for a long time. So let's get into it. So it was on a Friday night. Went to pick up my daughter, and I was like, per usual, I'm just gonna get her, we're gonna go home. But I'm picking her up and something looked weird. Like, I'm just like, girl, something is odd, because she had two pigtail braids coming on her face. And I was like, wait, you're missing a whole braid. Like, it was just clear as sky. And I was like, no, ma'am. Oh my God. Like, I was literally angry and I was so hurt. And I was like, God, let's turn back around. So we turned back around, go talk to the teacher that were there, and I was like, hey, what's going on with my baby girl hair? Like, she missing a whole braid. Like, somebody gotta give me an answer. They were like, well, I don't know. Nobody really noticed anything. They're not really sure. And her teacher has left for the day. And they, hey, please give us some time. Let's us watch camera. Let us figure this out, and we'll get you the answers. Like, please give us until Monday. I was like, you know what? I'm very upset. I voiced to them that I'm very upset, and I am definitely gonna need answer on Monday. So I took my baby girl and left. Look, it took every strength of me to not lash out. I was like upset to the max. So we go home. I asked her, who did it to you? Like, what happened? She just kept mentioning the boy's name. My daughter's 2 years old, just to give you guys a little bit of context. She doesn't speak very well, and I will not trust what she says, because sometimes she does say things I'm like, wait, what are you saying? But hey, that's beside the point. So Monday comes, my husband and I decide to go to the school because we need to talk to the owner at this point. So as we get there, the owner seems to be very apologetic about what happened. She's just like, oh my God. She's like my granddaughter, I'm sorry about that and everything. I was like, let me just get the details, okay? Let me get the facts. So now she's pulling up a video. So the video is showing my daughter at 5:30 just in the classroom playing around per usual, and you can see that she still have the two braids on that particular video. And then now around 5:30, they decide to go in the playground. And as they walk into the playground, the camera that they had in the back was one of those cameras. It was in an angle, so you could see the playground, but you can't really see who's who because it's kind of far. And on top of that, they all wear uniforms, so you really don't know who kid it is. And apparently, it happened when she was on the playground. They actually found her braids right on the playground by the slides. So when I spoke with the owner, I mentioned to her, I was like, well, my daughter keeps saying the boy's name. And I told her the boy name, and she was like, well, I don't think that's true, because that boy had already left for the day. So maybe that's someone that she knows. She just pretty much blurring his name out. I decided to talk with the owner just from mother to mother, from women to women. And I'm like, I'm putting my kids here and I'm paying some good money, okay? Putting two kids in daycare, it is not cheap, okay? I'm expecting, I'm expecting for you guys to do your due diligence. And I asked her, what would you do if you were in my shoe? What would you do? You would seek legal counsel? What would you do? Because one thing for me is I'm not trying to damage nobody's business. That's not my goal. I don't want to get paid, because my baby girl hair is not, I don't care what the amount of money that you give me, it's not going to replace her hair. Let's get this straight real quick. I'm not making this video to bash daycare. No, I'm actually doing this because I want to bring awareness. If you own a daycare, do your due diligence. Kids are kids. They're going to play. They're going to do whatever they do. We can't prevent every situation from happening. And that's one of the reasons why I did not press charge on, or seek legal counsel for this particular matter. If it happened on the playground, it could have been accidental. I'm not reprehending anybody for that. Now, what I really want to see is daycare taking better measurement to make sure, right? Accident like this you have proper evidence, you have proper protocol. Like, what are you doing? You're checking, check out. Like, for her, her teacher to not notice that her head was missing when they came back from the playground, I'm like, you're not really checking, right? But it's a learning curve. And I spoke with the daycare, and they say that they're definitely going to install more camera, and they're going to definitely have more thorough check-in whenever the kids go to the playground, come back, and all that stuff. But this is a little setback, but we're going to get her hair back. So what I learned from this experience is I have to be intentional about the hairstyle that I do on my daughters. Baby girl has been through a lot. It has not been an easy journey growing her hair. I shaved her hair 3 times already. I'm talking about shave it bald. Her hair has never grown to be very full. It was very transparent. Looked like it was just like, feather, or just like body hair. And I was like, you know what? I need to figure out how to get the proper texture. So that's why I kept shaving, because I mean it was so thin where you can't even put a bow. You can't even put a rubber band. No, it was very translucent. So these hair that you guys see now, like her hair flourishing now, I mean, we really, really try hard to get her hair to be what it is today. So for this to be happening, I mean, as mentioned, I literally have PTSD just watching that video again. I mean, I don't wish that on no mom. That's one of the reasons why I'm bringing this awareness, because I really want mothers to really be more intentional about how we take care of our baby hair, because that could be a setback. That could be possibly alopecia, which that's one of the reasons why I was like hurt, because I'm like, wait, I hope this is not going to cause like a permanent bald spot or alopecia or whatever the case may be. But thankfully, with the right product, her hair is starting to flourish back again. She is growing. So again, I will be filming her hair care routine, to what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, what I'm learning along the way. So please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share and comment and follow. Yeah, we in this together, guys. You guys are part of the family. And stay tuned for her journey. Her hair's going to grow back. Watch.